Hi, kitties. Whoop. Hi, kitties. You've taken over my chair. You're very bad kitties. That's my chair. So, everyone, let me try to describe who's here. These are the four kittens I found by my pond. That one on the back is Satana. This head here, the first gray head you see there, that that one is Tuffy. And then the gray head right in the middle there, that is Zero. And then the baby is Demona. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Well, look at the beautiful coloring on Zero. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on his. That's why he's named Zero. I just loved his markings. You doing okay, Demona? Demona, kitty. Tuffy she is very affectionate. She loves hugging up to me. They are on me all the time. That's the reason there is an ugly towel on the back of my chair. It's because they always want to be on the back of the chair or right on me. But, oh, I love them. They've had their shots. The two larger ones, Tuffy, female, and Zero, he's a male, they're going to be neutered and spayed in 2 weeks. And then the black ones, who appear to be about 2 weeks to 3 weeks younger, they're both females. So they're all females except for Zero. He's the only boy. But they will be spayed 2 weeks after the others. So then I can let them go outside because they have been stuck in the house with me. And I have been cleaning 2 cat boxes continually, every day, multiple times a day, because 4 cats, and they're growing quite quickly. And Daisy and Rose are not pleased to have competition, but they have it nonetheless. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. Say hi, Tuffy. Say hi, Tuffy. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce them all to you. Let's get on with the video. Right, so the first step is to pour the crows. And I'm using sorry, I have to stop while I'm doing this. Well, hang on. I need to pour kind of slow here so I don't over pour. Tad more. There we go. Activated charcoal is what I'm using for the black. Right. I over poured that one a tad more than I meant to. And I just over poured that one too. I have to be really more careful. Okay, that one's about right. This is trickier than I thought. I've not myself used one of these molds that I have to fill in before. So I hope I'm doing it right. I have no idea what this will look like because, well, I've not done one of these negative void molds. That's not true. I actually have. My mother made some molds. If I can ever find them, I'll drag them out. These are some I purchased off Etsy. But she made molds. And I remember as a kid pouring them. I bet they're out in my barn. I've got boxes and boxes of mother's stuff out there. When I talk about her that way, it sounds like I'm Norman from Psycho, doesn't it? Mother is dashed out in the barn. Sorry, I'm being silly. Aren't the kittens cute? I really like having them. They do add so much joy to my life. And some stinkiness too. they they do poop an awful lot, and that is the downside. I would say never try to raise 4 cats inside at the same time. I won't make that mistake again. Let me spray these. I won't make that mistake again. Okay, so I'm gonna let the crows set up, and then we'll put together our soap to pour over these. All right, so I thought I would give this kind of a midnight sky background. I was gonna do white. I've gone back and forth about it, and I have settled in on that I'm going to do an indigo blue sky. So give me just a moment here to get my... Actually, I'm just going to give it a quick pour. I think about 2 tablespoons ought to do the trick. And I'm going to be scenting this with fennel, anise, and a bit of coriander. I just think that the coriander will give it that little je ne sais quoi. I really like that mix and think that it will be just perfect for this, I hope. All right, so I'm just going to mix up. Oop, just realized I'm a little off center here. Sorry about that, everyone. Let me move this back where you can see it at least a bit. Just going to set this aside, get these recentered here. All right. Close. They stick to each other. That silicone is very, very sticky. Okay. Now I know this looks a little green. I believe it will be more blue once it sets up. We'll see, won't we? Actually, I don't want to pour from that because that doesn't pour well. So instead, I'm going to transfer it into a beaker here. Make it a little easier to... Yeah, and I'm still spilling some. This thing pours terrible. To think that this is made for cake batter. All right. Here we go. I sure hope I don't end up with a green background. Indigo can be funny, and this has been very reliable, indigo. Sometimes it's just the indigo itself, which can tend to be a little green. There's also a difference between, if it's the indigo root that is blue, excuse me, and some folks sell indigo leaf, which doesn't have that color. I can't tell you all how much joy the little kittens have brought to my life. No matter how stressful a day at work I've had, and you know, Barry brings me so much joy, the farm animals bring me joy. Did I need more work? Did I need more animals to add more work to my life? No, I did not. But some work, it's like, I suppose in a way, I'm not comparing owning cats or any kind of animal is the same as owning is raising children, or that the joy is the same. Okay, I've got a little extra here, so I'm going to pour that in another mold. But they bring a lot of joy to my life. I'm just so happy to have them. All right, so we'll take these out and see what they look like. So, everyone, in the midst of making this soap, as you'll notice, my voice has changed somewhat. I got sick. I've been quite ill. I won't go into great detail about it, but it's been very hard to keep my head up. That's why I haven't released a video in 10 days. With that being said, I left the soap in the mold too long, and okay, let me see if I can excuse me, if I can explain this. When I poured the crows, I lifted them out of the mold and then cleaned the edges of them and then pressed them back into the mold and then poured the soap over them. The problem is that I didn't press them down tight enough, and so in some areas they lifted up and the soap got underneath them. That's what this is. Now, I've cleaned a couple of them, this one, and there's another one here that I was working on. I'm still working on the beak, but it's just a matter of just taking a tool. If I can find my tool, there it is. And just cleaning out the feathers and such and the beak and like so. Just getting the soap off. It took time, I will tell you. It takes time to do this, but after a while, it cleans up just fine. And it looks as good as, it can. Now, the other issue, of course, is that my indigo stayed green. It didn't turn blue the way that I hoped it would. But something I realized that I didn't realize when I made the soap, something I didn't realize about the mold, is that the background is patterned like wood. So the bird is supposed to be against like a tree. And that should have been a brown color anyway, but to represent the wood. So I boo-booed on this one. But still, I think they're rather striking. I like the crow. And I've got to clean all of these up before, I can do anything with them. But that's the soap. And as I stated, I do apologize that I've been away. I'm still pretty ill. I've had a high fever, high 102. It varies. Like right now, it's about 99. I've had cough and sneezing and nose, all that kind of yucky stuff, lightheadedness. It's just been kind of rough, but I'm kicking it. Hopefully by the next video, I've got it beat. But I just needed to say something to you all, complete this video, even though it's a cruddy fail. I still wanted to say hi and just let you all know how much I appreciate you. Thanks for your patience while I kick this thing. And I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Goodbye.